What's up, guys, and welcome back to more Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. Our crew have already split up to do their own set of investigations, and right now we are on Phoenix and Maya's side of the investigations. And we are, well, looking up for clues now, so we have to defend Espella from being Bazella, even though, that looked very much like, Espella up there on that tower. But it could have been a frame, who knows? But we'll find out shortly. So, let me get my stylus. I should get my stylus ready every time, but no, I keep forgetting. Alright, so, let's move to the bell tower. I'm trying to remember what I need to do, man. Figures. There's still a ton of people around. Well, considering what happened, I guess it's only natural. There seems to be fewer knights, though. Nick! Look out! Make way! Make way! Ah! Ouch! You wimp! How could you be sent flying by a little bump like that? Oh, excuse me. So he knocks me over and I get yelled at? Yeah, that's fair. I've gotta say, Nick, I think you just set a new record for the most super dramatic fall ever. Oh, come on, Maya. What do you expect when someone in a metal suit bumps into someone in a cloth suit? What are you two doing here anyway? This area is supposed to be off limits to the likes of you. We, well, you see, we're the ones defending Espella Cantabella. Oh, then you must be the Sir Blue Knight that all the town is talking about. He sure is. Bluest knight in all the land. That's right, I'm the Blue Knight. You look a little green for a knight, if you ask me. Thanks? Well, we're free to investigate the area. Over in the square, they're setting up the special outside court to be used in the upcoming trial. We vigilantes are spread thin guarding here, so you do your best to keep out of our way. Well, there he goes. You know, Nick, you're becoming quite the celebrity around here. I'm not sure celebrity is quite the right word. What's up, Nick? It looks like the vigilante that ran into me just dropped something. What is that? It looks like some kind of patrol record for the guards. Patrol record? Judging by what's written here, it looks like they've been taking turns guarding this bell tower 24/7. You mean they've been guarding it around the clock? Why would they do that? Beats me, but the important thing here is the fact that it was under close guard at the time the incident took place. Oh, right. So I guess it would have been impossible to just stroll in through the front door, huh? Exactly. Anyway, it might be a good idea to hold on to this for now. So anyway, where were we? Oh, right. Off to see the crime scene. Better have a look before another dork in the tin can shows up. Hey, vigilante records added to items. Up we go. It looks like they've left the crime scene completely untouched. Yeah, even that flower that the boss threw at them is still all over the place. Yeah. Okay, what is that sparkly thing? I still can't believe she took on a bunch of fully armed vigilantes. With only a bag of white flour and a rolling pin, too. Just goes to show how much Patty cares for Espella, huh? Of course she does! After all, Espella's like family. That's another reason we just have to rescue Espella, Nick. That's right. Then what are we waiting for? Let's bust out that magnifying glass and get this search on the road. Alright, that shiny spot is really bothering me, so let's pick that. Look at this. It's a pendant. The leather strap seems to have broken. Wait, I know this! It's Espella's pendant! I knew I'd seen it somewhere before. Anyway, we should pick it up before one of those dorks sees it. Come on, Nick, quickly! Just pop it in your pocket! Okay, I'm on it already. Yoink. That should be illegal, isn't it? Anyway, the cloth on the ground. Let's pick that. I wonder what this is. Looks like a robe to me. A robe? Say, this reminds me of the robes those weirdos in the Eldritch Woods were wearing. Come on, Nick, try it on, try it on! You've got to be kidding. This thing's drenched from all the rain. And besides, it's covered in that flour Patty threw all over the place. Yeah, I guess you're right. It does look pretty beat up, huh? And the flour's not coming off easily. It's all stuck into the wet robe. We'll make dough cloth. You know, I can't put my finger at it, but there's something weird about this robe. Weird? Remember when we first arrived here? I could swear there was nothing like this lying around, was there? I'm not really sure, but I sure don't recall seeing it. This robe's pretty big. It looks like it would fit someone my size. I guess that means it can't be a Spella since she's small and aerodynamically built, like yours truly. Anyway, it may prove a useful clue. Let's make a record of it for now. Hey, get that soggy thing away from me! Oh boy. What else is there? Oh, what is this thing? Hey, this looks like a floor plan of the tower. Hey, you're right! But I don't remember seeing it here before. I guess the vigilantes must have been using it for their investigation and left it behind when they hurried off. According to the floor plan, there's a bell on the floor above this one. Well, it is a bell tower. It'd be kind of strange if there was no bell. Yeah, but there's no sign of any ladder leading up to the next level. Or even a step ladder. Does that mean the bell can't be rung? Anyway, Nick, this floor plan could be useful. Hurry up and stash it in your pocket. Maya, I hate to think what you have stashed away in that spirit medium's outfit. It's called being decisive, Nick. Come on, we're doing this for a Spella, remember? Well, yeah, I hadn't exactly forgotten. This thing looks really out of place here, so let's pick that. What's this? A control panel? I wonder what it's for. If it's a control panel, shouldn't there be a lever or a button or something? Wait a sec, what's that? There seems to be some kind of recess here. Looks like something fits inside of it. Hey, nice catch, Maya. That recess. I've seen something shaped like that before. Maybe it's the little pendant that we just picked up. The shape! It's a Spella's pendant! You're right, it is a Spella's pendant. I knew I'd seen that shape before. But why? Why would her pendant fit inside this recess? Don't ask me. Spirit channeling, supernatural possession, those are things I know, Nick. Well, seeing as we don't know, there's only one way to find out. Let's slot it in there and see what happens. Okay, calm down. I guess there's no harm in trying.
Hold it!
Oh shit. Hold it right there, Sir Suspicious Blue Knight! Who, me? Yes, you! What exactly are you up to? We're just, you know, carrying out our own investigation. Bah, you can't fool me. That thing you just picked up. That thing that, even as we speak, you are attempting to conceal it in your pocket. What is it? Oh, you mean this little thing? It's, well, I guess you'd call it a pendant. It's, absolutely nothing to do with that whole crazy incident just now. I swear, Nick's attorney's badge on it. Oh shit, don't do that. Enough! I saw it, all of it. Every single move, from the beginning to end, including just now. That right there is one piece of evidence I was looking forward to coming back and picking up myself. Well shit, I saw it too! Me 3, me 4. Now then, hand over that important piece of evidence. Now! Ugh, shoot. No! A Spella's pendant! Snatched away from us, just like that. I must report this to the High Inquisitor immediately. Me too! I'll accompany you, Chief! Me 3! Me 4! Well, shit. There they go with a Spella's pendant. And I was totally planning on giving it back to her the next time I saw her. But more than that, I so wanted to try fitting the pendant into that recess in the panel. What now? No way is that panel just there for decoration. I better add it to my items for future reference. Attention, everyone! Oh, okay. The preparations for this evening's special outside courtroom have now been completed. Summon the High Inquisitor. It is time we prepare for the trial. Each and every citizen shall no doubt wish to bear witness to this evening's trial. Overcrowding is to be anticipated. All officers to their stations. Let's help this vital court session find a proud place within Labyrinthia's history. Nick! Looks like we're out of time, Maya. I guess that's the end of this investigation. You think we'll be alright? We didn't really have time to finish. We did what we could in the time we had. Let's go. I have a feeling Espel is going to be moved to the defendant's waiting room soon. Or maybe waiting tent. You know, Nick. What? What? I've been thinking. It's no accident that you and I found ourselves in Labyrinthia. Maya, the reason we're here is for the trial tonight. I know what you mean. I think so too. And I'm sure Professor Layton and Luke feel the same way. I just know they'll bring back a clue or two to help to save Espella. Yeah, you're right. That means we've got to give this trial everything we got, Maya. Okay, Nick, let's do this thing. You bet. We'll do what we do best. We'll fight to the very end. For Espella. Feels. Is that it to be continue? Yep. Well, we're going to continue. Another short chapter though. Wow, I only did like, what, one video for chapter 7? Anyway. Yes, I like to save. Actually, that was probably a bad idea, because what if the footage I recorded ended up not recording well? Oh, shit! Professor? What is it, my boy? What do you think about what happened tonight? On the surface, it certainly did appear that the storyteller's assailant could be none other than Espella. But surely not! However, even if it did seem that way, that does not necessarily make it the truth. And if it transpires that Espella is in fact innocent, then there must be some form of contradiction or proof to support as much. Yes, you're right! I'll bet Mr. Wright won't miss even the slightest shred of evidence. Mr. Wright and Maya are investigating the scene of the crime as we speak. We, meanwhile, must search for something to prove Espella's innocence. In doing so, the truth should become evident as a matter of course. I see. In the time that I've spent with Espella, I've never once doubted her character. There's just no way she could do anything as terrible as what happened in that square. I believe in her, Professor. I know you do, Luke. We are Espella's friends, and as such, we must believe in her. Too right! First, let's make our way through the gate. Uh-oh, the door's still locked. And there are no knights to open it. That's okay, we have Constantine. What's the matter, Constantine? That's great, thanks. He says there's another way in, which only the knights know about. That's a relief. Could you show us the way, Constantine? Oh, so cute. Hey! I don't think she really gives me anything, but I guess I could talk to her anyway. I haven't talked to her in forever, though. She's adorable. Good evening, Mr. Layton. It's been a while since we last met. Yes, indeed, Miss Mystere. But I must say, I'm surprised to be meeting you at a place like this. After seeing the storyteller's parade earlier, I've been unable to simply sit still in the library. But at the same time, I'm wandering around aimlessly doesn't solve anything either. Then again, meeting you like this, Professor, has given some meaning to my wandering. If you'd like to try your hand on any unsolved puzzles, or puzzles that you didn't manage to encounter, I will happily show you them now. Oh, how about trying a puzzle or two? Solving puzzles can help relieve stress, especially in difficult times such as these. I find puzzles stressful. Also, I think I got everything, so...
Anytime you wish to try your hand on some puzzles, be sure to come and see me.
Alright, well... Thank you, Mysteria, but I don't want to solve puzzles right now. I have other puzzles to deal with. There we go. Who'd have thought the storyteller would come to such an end? I still finding it hard to believe, even now. I mean, what's to become of us? Wish I knew. I'm more worried about Inquisitor Barnum. He's been held in suspicion of treason. This whole thing is just one big headache. No matter what, the future ain't looking too bright. Enough of your pathetic whining! You call yourselves knights? Who's talking? Oh, Captain! The storyteller's gone. Inquisitor Barnum's gone. And who do you think is suffering the most because of it? The townsfolk, that's who! It's now that they need us the most. We must be there for them, to offer our support. Yes, sir, that's certainly true, but with things the way they are, what can we possibly do? Pitiful! Over there. Over there, isn't that... Sir Top Hat! It would appear even the knights are unsettled, my boy.
What's going to become of Labyrinthia now?
Well, according to the final story, once all this is sorted out, there will be a fresh hope for the future. So it's a little early to be losing heart just yet.
I hope you're right. Let's do our best to make it so, Professor. What's this? Someone's coming this way. Isn't that...
And what are you two doing here? We're heading for the storyteller's tower. There may be something left to uncover, so we're going there now to find out. Did you say the storyteller's tower?
Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't mean we're about to be surrounded by knights pointing swords at us again.
Well, if it isn't little Constantine. Oh, I see. This must mean you're working on behalf of Inquisitor Barnum. Well, in that case, the tower is up ahead. You may proceed. In fact, I insist that you proceed. I have a feeling there's some unfinished business that only you can take care of. For all our sakes, go there and fulfill your quest. And in doing so, show us all that there is still hope for the future of Labyrinthia.
Captain!
Very well. We shan't let you down. Let's go, Luke. The storyteller's tower stands right ahead of us.
Right you are, Professor! Look! I can see the tower right over there! But how do we get to it?
I believe this may be where our little friend comes in handy. Wouldn't you say, Luke?
Right, of course! I see. You're saying there's a path. He says there's a path leading from behind the audience room right over to the storyteller's tower.
One could hardly ask for a better guide.
Oh, really? He just said, "You've nothing to worry about while I'm here." And then he added, "You might want to worry about that Sir Blue Knight, though."
Wow! Thanks for no confidence at all, Constantine.
Well, I hope Mr. Wright and Maya were able to come across some clues.
I don't think we need to worry too much about them. I'm sure they will be all right. Wouldn't you agree, my boy?
Of course, Professor! While I was teaming up with Mr. Wright, one thing became clear to me. He's definitely someone that will always do his best to protect his friends.
I agree, Luke. He's a fine young lawyer with a heart of gold. I'm quite confident the trial is safe in his capable hands.
Oh, me too! And then there's Maya, always strong and courageous. Not to mention full of energy. She's a bit reckless sometimes, but always with a good intent.
We're lucky to have them on our side.
I'm really glad we met them, aren't you, Professor?
Yes, Luke. I certainly agree with you there. Both Mr. Wright and Miss Fey are friends that can truly be relied upon. But at the same time, High Inquisitor Darkler will be a most formidable opponent, one unlikely to make any careless slips. Which is why we must do our best and work together.
Including me, right?
Of course. I certainly couldn't do this without you, Luke.
Don't worry, Professor. I'll give it everything I've got.
That's the spirit, my boy. You know, I don't think maybe I should try and find that last hint coin while I'm over here. Or not. Never mind.
Wow, you don't realize how tall the tower is until you see it up close like this.
It certainly looks ominous in the moonlight.
There's a vital clue waiting for us here, isn't there, Professor?
That's what I'm counting on, Luke, and it would seem that the Inquisitor Bottom had the same idea.
That would explain why Constantine is helping us.
So, this is the tower which the creator resides. The tower that none of the townsfolk, nor even the knights, dare visit.
It's surrounded by secrecy, that's for sure. It's a bit like the Eldritch Woods.
Indeed, those woods are certainly an enigma of themselves. In themselves.
Not to mention those underground ruins. Talk about mysterious places. If the storyteller really did know everything about Labyrinthia, I'd have liked to have asked him a thing or two about them.
It's possible there may be clues related to those places, as well as a number of other matters waiting for us within that tower. In which case, there could also be any matter of traps or contrivances waiting for us as well. I think I pronounced that wrong. I'm very sorry. We shall have to be doubly careful from here on in.
Got it, Professor!
Actually, before we go in...
You've what? You've completed your mission? He says he's worried about his master and wants to return to him now.
We couldn't have come this far without your fine guidance, Constantine. We can take it from here. Aw, thanks, Constantine.
Constantine says we're the ones his master chose, so he knows he can leave this quest with us in good faith.
We're honored, Constantine. Thank you for your help.
Yes, thanks a lot. Take care when you're on your way back.
Inquisitor Bottom loves this town more than anyone and has done his utmost to protect it. Let's bear that in mind too, Luke. We have a responsibility to fight to the end, for him and for anyone else in this town.
I'm ready if you are, Professor.
Well, before we do that, there is actually an extra puzzle. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to get there because, holy shit, his tower is ridiculous. Anyway. So the Knight's Garrison. Someone has a puzzle for us here somewhere. Ah, there we go. You're still hanging about here, I see. Yes, I had a feeling there was something I left unfinished, you see. Well, if that's the case, why not take the opportunity to solve a puzzle? We Knights of the Inquisition won't give up, even in a situation as tough as this one. As long as there's a knight standing, we'll be here protecting this town. Alright, what do we got? Oh, another chess game. Two opposing sets of knights' chess pieces are engaged in battle. In order to win, your chess piece must topple the enemy pieces scattered across the board. Chess knights move 2 squares forward and 1 square perpendicular on each turn. The initial direction can be up, down, left, or right. Be careful, the board is filled with pits and spaces that will move your pieces in the direction shown. Alright. Oh god, okay, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's see. Let's go here. This might take a bit of time to, like, work out. Sorry, I'm really concentrating hard because this is a lot of pieces. Let's go that way. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna restart this whole thing, because holy shit, this puzzle. Ugh. Okay, let's try that again. I'm pretty sure I had it right the first time around, but then it's like, I don't know where to go from here. This is probably gonna take the whole time just to solve at this point, because, like, holy shit. Too many pieces, man. Why do you have so many knights? Other one bites the dust. Longest puzzle ever. But hey, you know, I'm trying to give you guys the right answer to this. Might require a lot of pausing though in this video if you're going to use my thing to figure out the puzzle. I wasn't kidding that this is probably gonna take the entirety of whatever's left of this. This is a long puzzle. That wasn't too bad. Now I got the last couple pieces down below. Almost done. Ugh, there we go. Holy shit, yeah, it did go over.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Longest puzzle in this game!
Joy of solving puzzles.
Oh, I hope you guys enjoy that. Now you know how to solve that one. Ugh. Alright. That was some impressive puzzle solving. Tell me, where did you acquire such skill? Oh, it was nothing. I can solve this kind of puzzle over tea and scones, just as any gentleman can. I'm not quite sure I follow, but now that's not the time to worry about that. We're doing our best to protect this town. Make sure you do your best too. Very well. I'll certainly do my best to live up to your expectations.
I'll do my best too!
Yep, well, unfortunately I gotta stop here, but the next time around, we'll be heading into the tower, and there will be a period where I literally can't save anything, so it's probably a good thing I am stopping here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go see if I can find that missing piece that's in the front of the courtyard area that I missed last time, but other than that, that's about it. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!